Hello and welcome to another episode of Beyond the Boundary powered by Elista. Today we have New Zealand's Brooke Halliday with us. She's talking about her cricketing journey, the challenges she faced, and her White Ferns career.
स्मार्ट हो रहा है इंडिया जैसे इंडिया में बना एलिस्टा स्मार्ट एलईडी टीवी विद वर्ल्ड क्लास क्लैरिटी एंड अमेजिंग फीचर्स.
Yeah, so you had a lot of challenges, like you had surgeries for
Oh,
recurring cyst on your ovaries. So how do you deal with those sort of challenges?
I think challenges is just something you kind of just take on board. It doesn't really change anything I do day to day. You just wake up and you know you're going to go to train, you know you're going to go for a run, you know you're going to go to the gym, and it's just controlling what you can control to get yourself in the best position to perform either, you know, internationally or domestically or even at a club level. So yeah, it's just learning your ways of being able to manage certain things or certain challenges in life and being able to put your best foot forward.
Yeah, I previously spoke to Jessica as well, Bernadine Besudinot, and Sophie Divine Melika, and they all had to face some physical or mental challenges coming to. So how does that help when you are in the White Ferns environment?
Oh yeah, Mealy and Bernie and Sophie and a few others are, you know, very experienced people in their own sort of way, and having them to be able to go talk to if needed is always a good thing. But yeah, I think the whole White Ferns group is very inclusive, so it kind of makes coming into this environment a lot easier, and there's not really any issues that you kind of keep to yourself. You know, you can go out for a coffee with anyone and talk things through. So yeah, it's a very inclusive environment, which really helps.
We talked about your ODI performance already, and you are a prolific run getter for Northern District, and now you will be for Auckland Hearts. But you have been figuring out your T20I career. You haven't had much of an opportunity down the order in T20Is. So how do you look at yourself as a T20I batter?
Yeah, probably similar to the ODIs. It's just less balls, I suppose. So I guess it's one of those things. It's just getting myself prepared to swing from the hip, basically, in T20 cricket. So, you know, sometimes when you're facing one over, and you know that's the thing with being a middle order, you're kind of at times just sacrificing your wicket, and you know, if it gives us the win, I'm happy to do it any day. So it's just, yeah, again, making sure I'm prepared for whatever opportunity kind of arises on the day.
You have been working in accounting in Auckland, and now you have the New Zealand Central contract. So how does that help manage your schedule, training schedule, and your cricket, basically?
Oh yeah, it just means that you can put as much time as you need into cricket. You know, you wake up 5 days a week, I suppose, and you're doing something to help your cricket develop. You don't have to worry about kind of part-time work or, you know, getting extra money to make sure that you can still live your life. But yeah, so being a full-time cricketer does definitely help, because you can put a lot more time and effort, either that's in the nets or just running or gymming or even rehab and recovery. So yeah, it makes a massive difference being able to dedicate a lot more time in a week to cricket.
Do you still work at the accounting firm that you were working previously?
Oh, right, got you. Yeah, I do a little, but not too much. Just when I have a little bit of free time. So, you know, over injuries or anything, or annual leave from cricket, yeah, tend to do a bit more work. Or yeah, but no, cricket's definitely the priority, so I don't get too much done over the summer period.
Yeah, that's the case of professional cricket, and now central contracts are there. You might not be able to do those things away from cricket, right?
Correct, yeah, and it's just working out that work-life balance, and you know, having something away from cricket, I think, is always important, because if you kind of not ponder, but you kind of overthink things, especially in the game of cricket. So having that other thing, whether it is work, part-time work, or a lot of the girls study, just having that something else, so you kind of get that, like I said, a work-life balance.
Yeah, what are the things Brooke likes to do away from cricket?
Oh gosh, I don't really have any. No, I just like being at home with my dog and seeing my friends and family, reading, watching movies, anything, going shopping, going to the beach. Yeah, nothing in particular.
So let's just talk about you as a player. So what are the immediate future goals you are looking at? Something like, as you said, the T20 World Cup is coming next year, and there is an ODI World Cup to look forward to in 2025. So what are the immediate goals you're personally as doing as a batter and as well as a bowler? You have been bowling much, but still, what are the goals you have as personally?
I don't really have too many goals. I just kind of take every game as it comes. So for the next game, I'm just trying to face more than two balls and be able to get into the innings and contribute for the team. Bowling, just trying to get my line a bit better at the moment. But yeah, I don't really think too much far ahead, just one game and then one tour at a time. And yeah, at the end of the day, if I feel like I'm progressing as a batter and whatever technically or then I feel like I am happy with what I'm doing. But yeah, I don't think too far ahead.
So, as the only left-hander batter in the New Zealand side, and there have been some talk about ever since you came into the international scene, there have been talks about you being a left-hander, adding advantage to the New Zealand batting lineup. So, how does the team look at you? Is there something like a matchup when you go up to keep up the left-hand and right-hand combination or such?
I don't think we talk about it too much. ODI is definitely not. It's probably more of a T20 thing. But in saying that, I think probably the biggest advantage we have is that our bowlers can actually bowl to a left-hander in the nets. So then when we come up against teams like South Africa who have a left-hander batting number 3, it's not a shock to their system. And, you know, they actually do know what line and length to be bowling and they can actually back themselves to execute it because they do it in the nets every day to me. So yeah, we don't talk about me being a left-hander too much, but it definitely has its advantages, I think, for the bowlers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great to know. So there have been a lot of franchise leagues level in the development. There have been the 100, the WBL has been always been there. Now the WPL is there. So do you have any aspirations? Of course you have. Do you have any aspirations to play in franchise leagues across the world?
I think, yeah, you always have some sort of aspirations to play in those kind of leagues, but I think the biggest thing for me is probably just getting my game to a point where I'm happy with it, and being able to contribute to the White Ferns or the international team first. And you know, once I'm actually happy with my overall batting game, I'd probably be more open to the franchise leagues. But at the moment, I'm just quite enjoying working on my technical side and trying to develop my game to try and be a bit more of a 360 player.
That was New Zealand's Brooke Halliday in this episode of Beyond the Boundary powered by Elista. Keep watching this space for more interviews.
स्मार्ट हो रहा है इंडिया, जैसे इंडिया में बना एलिस्टा स्मार्ट एलईडी टीवी विद वर्ल्ड क्लास क्लैरिटी एंड अमेजिंग फीचर्स।